The Dominican Republic is located in the Caribbean and well known for its beautiful beaches. But that's not all it's known for. It's believed to be the leading transit hub for drugs destined for North America and Europe. In Sicily during the 1980s, Tommaso Inzerillo escaped with other family members from being killed by the Coglianesi. And while many of his family members fled to America, he instead made his way to the Dominican Republic. And while on that beautiful island, Tommaso set up a shrimp farm and an international cocaine and heroin trafficking network. In 1987, the FBI picked up chatter from a bug placed in Cafe Giardino, which belonged to the Cherry Hill Gambinos. Tommaso was the brother-in-law of John, Joe, and Rosario Gambino. A short time later, Joe Gambino and Lorenzo Menino traveled to the Dominican Republic to meet with Tommaso. Subsequent to that visit, Tommaso began trafficking heroin hidden in wine bottles to the Gambinos in New York. The heroin was liquefied, put into wine bottles, and smuggled from Sicily. The following year, in 1988, there was a major bust, and Tommaso and Joe Gambino were arrested. After the death of Frankie Cali in March of 2019, the Gambino's interest in the Dominican Republic came to surface again. Supposedly, they've been back on the island for a while. In fact, after Bernardo Provenzano's arrest in April 2006, investigators seized documents that uncovered a base of operations in the Dominican Republic, where some members of the Inzerillo, Gambino, and Spatola families took refuge since the 80s. And it was during the mid-80s that Frankie Cali and Benedetto Villico purchased over 1,200 acres of land in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic's capital. Villico was the guy that Toto Riina sent to America with a message to kill Rudolph Giuliani. And he was married to Collegiata Inzerillo, who was Tommaso's aunt. And by 1997, Villico passed away. Before Cali's death, he dug his feet in the Dominican Republic. I remember a member of their family telling me that he even had spots with Dominican prostitutes. Tommaso Inzerillo was overheard on a wiretap telling someone, "You tell him, we have 500 hectares of land in Santo Domingo. You tell him, can we do anything? It's near Santo Domingo, but we could do it. Casinos, things. It's mine and my nephew's in America. We bought it in 84. And you know how much I bought it? $30,000. That statement wasn't exactly the truth, although Tommaso's father was one of the original investors in the property. Years earlier, Tommaso tried to claim Billico's half of the property, but he had pushback from one of Billico's relatives, Angelo Privatera, who was claiming his inheritance. Privatera was a member of the Sicilian Mafia. In another taped conversation, Tommaso was heard telling his wife that he told Privatera to take a step back. Eventually, Tommaso agreed to pay Villico's family 30,000 euros. And he had his nephew, Thomas Gambino, deliver them the money in Sicily. During an investigation in 2018, investigators uncovered renewed links between New York and Sicilian Cosa Nostra. At the time, many of the Inzerillos had returned to Sicily, where they regained a stronghold with companies, wholesale food supplies, gambling, online betting, extortion, loan sharking, and money laundering. Tommaso was recorded again in another conversation stating, "We can definitely do business over here." In August of 2018, investigators secretly filmed and recorded Tommaso while he was on a boat off the coast of Palermo with Thomas Gambino, Giuseppe Spatola, and Calogero Zito. Their conversation was focused on how they were going to divide up the substantial real estate that once belonged to Frankie Cali.